And so I want to ask Rob Fennell to make a few closing remarks. So Rob, you all know him. We're all very glad that he did not die uh, of a heart attack because he is essential to this movement. So Rob?
Well, I think we've heard some incredible stories and analysis, commentary, reflection today. Some words are really lingering with me. Maybe some of these are words that linger with you as well. Choice, funding, community, taxes, disability, children, research, access, poverty, humanity, youth, Byzantine, that might be the word of the day, housing, change, cash, health, food, and dignity. I think that's probably my favorite word today. These presentations and our conversations have been inspiring. They've been informative. They've been filled with knowledge and wisdom. I think they've encouraged us, they've energized us, and they've prompted in us some new dreaming and imagining about the possible. I want to echo some thanks today and add to them our thanks to the panelists, our thanks to the elected officials and elders and leaders who are with us today, to the keynote speakers, to the moderators. Thanks to all who provided AV and tech support, and indeed wonderful food and drink here in Halifax and in Sydney. Thanks to all who set up and will clean up. I bet there's a little bit of help there that could be offered. Thanks to the library staff, to sponsors, to everyone who attended in person and online, to organizers, and again, thanks to Pierre and Mandy. One of the things that I study is sometimes called liberation movements or social transformation movements. And there's a familiar pattern to this work. The first stage is describing reality, giving an account of what truly is, and looking at that courageously and seeing it and describing it as it truly is. I think we've heard a lot of that today. The second stage in that work is dreaming, imagining what could be, projecting a future that is an alternative to the current reality. And we heard some of that today, and I think that work continues. And the third stage in these movements is doing. It's easy to remember, describing, dreaming, and doing. And the doing stage now continues for us to be part of the action, to be part of the advocacy, to do what we can to learn, to build community, to add to the network of strength that advances this work, to be speaking with our friends and our families and our communities and our organizations and our officials, anywhere where we can get an edge in, a word in edgewise. That's the expression I'm looking for about basic income. I want to implore you to take advantage of those opportunities. Just slide it into the conversation. They won't even know what you're talking about sometimes, but just get it on the radar. That will be part of our action, is getting this into the common discourse of Canadians so that we know that this is an important issue that we can work on together. I hope that today you will go from this place with a sense of hope and a sense of courage. Hope and courage to believe that another way is possible. A sense of hope and courage that we can face down the opposition and have the challenging and rewarding and respectful conversations and advocacy work that we need to have. I hope that you will go away with the hope and the courage to be angry enough to act, but caring enough to continue the cause. And I hope that you will go from this place today and from this wonderful, wonderful event with the hope and the courage to persevere in this good fight because it is good and just and noble and right. Thank you so much for being part of today. Safe home, safe travels. See you next time.
If I could have a last word, and it is a round of applause for somebody who for months has been working on this, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, let's say, like, can we please give a round of applause for Mandy?
He's my husband, he had to say that. Unfortunately, Samantha is in Sydney and can't take half of these flowers with her, but she certainly deserves a whole lot of support and applause as well. And thank you all for coming and for remaining for the whole conference. This has been a long conference with a lot of information, and you may be as tired as I am, but I hope you're also inspired and that you will go out there and help spread the word, as Rob was saying, and build the movement, and eventually we will be successful. I am sure we will be successful.